This segment is sponsored by Winslow, McCurry, and MacCormac.
When the time comes, make sure the people you love are taken care of. Here with us is Sarah McCurry, partner at Winslow, McCurry, and MacCormac. Sarah, want to talk with you today. It's great to see you, but there are a few things that we should consider when preparing our estate plans, aren't there?
Yes. We spent a lot of time over the past year talking about estate documents, talking about wills and trusts and what they are. I wanted to backtrack and start with, okay, I think I need to do this. What do I need to consider? The first thing I would recommend that people consider is start thinking about who can step up for you. You're going to need to list people in these documents to take certain actions for you. So making sure that you put someone in place that is organized, that you know that you can trust, is always important. And that doesn't necessarily have to be your oldest child. A lot of times people think it needs to be their oldest sibling or their oldest child. It very well could be that their youngest child is the go-getter and the one to list. The second thing that I recommend is that people consider what period of life they're planning for, right? A lot of times people walk into my office and they have thought about their current phase of life. They've got minor children or their kids have just gone to college. But I always want them to consider what happens next, right? What do you want in that next phase of life, once the kids are gone? Or maybe you need to leave your home or something like that, right? And then the other thing that I recommend, the third thing I recommend people look at and consider when they're starting their plan is to make sure they know where their assets are. Putting a list together of what type of assets they have and how they're owned and titled will give them a good idea of knowing what they have and maybe how they want to divvy it up to their different family members when something happens to them. It also makes the fiduciary's job a lot easier by knowing who to contact, who's the investment advisor, who's the accountant, who's the lawyer. So doing all of these things, not only makes the attorney's job easier when they're coming to see me or see someone else about putting an estate plan in place, but it will fundamentally make everything easier for their loved ones once those loved ones need to take action and take care of them.
Sarah, some great insights in making things easier for your loved ones. You also give yourself the mental space to know that it's taken care of. We appreciate your insights.
Thanks, Jessica.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being with us today. We'll share a little information. Winslow, McCurry, and MacCormac, located at 1324 Sycamore Square in Midlothian. Call 804-423-1382. You can visit online, wmmlegal.com, or on Facebook at WMM Legal.